Hi everyone. Today we are going to solve one more problem in dissolution of partnership firm. So the problem is Amara, Madhura and Prema are partners sharing profit and losses in the ratio of 2:1:1. Their balance sheet as on 31st March 2018 was as follows. These are the liabilities and here assets are given. Under the liabilities we have to first note it down which are the external liabilities and which are the internal liabilities. Bills payable and creditors are the external liabilities the firm has to pay back. Okay, and this capital will appear only in the partner's capital account. And then this is the joint life policy fund. This I'll teach you once again, it is related to the joint life policy here. Okay, and next we have all the assets except cash. All the assets has to be realized. So these are the assets: bills receivable, stock, debtors and PBD 400. That becomes an internal liability again. And this joint life policy is nothing but it is an investment done in some other business. The partnership firm has invested certain money in other business, that is in joint life policy. Whatever the income generated with this policy, that they have certain accumulated profits or returns, they have named as joint life policy fund. So these two are one and the same. Since they have invested in other company, other business, it is an asset. So whatever the income is generated or accumulated income or accumulated profits of joint life policy, that is termed as joint life policy fund. Okay, so this does not become an external liability. It is not an external liability. The firm will not be repaying this particular policy fund. Okay, next we have machinery and prepaid rent. Now these are the adjustments related to the assets and the liability. Now let's move on to preparing the realization account, partners capital account and the cash account. Now first we are going to prepare the realization account. So first point, under realization account we have to write the format debit and credit. We have particulars, amount column both the side. Okay, I have taken one more extra column to do the inner calculations so that it will look neat and it will be transparent. All the transactions can be recorded easily. So first thing, I'll take all the book value of the assets in the debit side. So here 2 bills receivables, that is 400. Except cash or bank balance, we should take all the assets here. And next we have 2 stock, 20,000. Next we have debtors, and debtors we need to take the book value. Don't deduct the PBD. Including PBD it is 7,000. Okay, so we have to take the book value. Here it is given debtors and PDD. So debtors is 7,000 and PBD is 400. So here when you are taking in realization account, we need to take the book value, that is 7,000. Okay. Next we have joint life policy. Joint life policy, that is 4,000. And next we have machinery, that is 50,000. At the last we have prepaid rent. This is an current asset. It is not a fixed asset, it is a current asset. Okay, now all the assets have been returned at their book value. Now let's write all the liabilities. So what are the liabilities? First thing, we will take the PBD. When the PBD is given in the balance sheet, this particular PBD we were going to take it here as an internal liability. It is not going to pay back by the firm to anyone, so it is an internal liability, that is 400. And next we have whatever the liabilities given in the liability side, that is bills payable 4,300. Next we have creditors 5,700, and next we have joint life policy fund. I'm using short form. Please don't write short forms in your exam. Okay. So here joint life for policy fund is at 4,000. Now we have taken all the book values here. Now let's move on to the adjustments. So adjustments we are going to write under the cash or bank account. So here cash balance is given. So I'll be writing by cash account here to cash account. So under this cash account only the adjustments will be written. How we are going to write here? Whatever the book value of assets is given in the debit side, the same the adjustment related to the assets will be written in the opposite side, just like this. And whatever the external and internal liabilities is written here, only the external liabilities will be paid here. You can just see it is an X mark. It's an X mark. Never write assets book value here as well as the adjustment related to assets here. It will never come. Okay. Please, for your not to avoid the confusion, I am making you easy. Make it as X. It should be in a X form. Assets book value. Here it comes the assets adjustment. Here it is a liabilities book value. Here it comes the liabilities paid. So it is in X form. To avoid the confusion, I am teaching you this. Okay. Now this here we are going to write all the assets realized. So what are the assets realized? The stock is been realized for 22,000. And next we have debtors 4,100. And next machineries, it is realized at 58,000. Okay, and then they have given bills on and realized in full. That is nothing but bills receivables has been realized full. Full means here we have only 400. So that 400 has been realized. Okay. Next, related to these two, you just cross check it all the assets whether it has been realized or not, because we should know related to all these fixed assets or all the assets we should have certain information. So bills receivable, it is already written here. Stock also realized, debtors also realized. Now joint life policy is pending and machinery has been realized. Joint life policy, related to this we have an adjustment. Here they have given Amara took over joint life policy for 5,000. So this will be coming into the Amara's capital account. Here by Amara's capital account. So she is taking for rupees 5,000. In the bracket we can write joint life policy taken over. This is very much important to write in the bracket. It gives a clear-cut information for the evaluator how you have written it. Okay. This is. And now, so here all the adjustments, all the assets, whatever that is written here, we have already done everything. Only the prepaid rent is pending. So don't worry about prepaid rent. Prepaid rent will be adjusted there itself. Since prepaid rent is nothing but just like an advance we are giving to the owners of the building or for certain person. So that will be adjusted. Assumed as it will be adjusted. So we are not going to take anywhere. Nowhere we are going to take, only once we are going to take it here. That's it. Okay. So here related to other assets, everything the information has been entered. All the assets is cleared. Now let's move on to the liabilities. What are the liabilities have been paid? Now as I told you, all these liabilities we have to show it here. Now in this only the external liabilities we have to pay. Internal liabilities will not be paid. So PBD is an external or internal. It is an internal liability, so we are not going to pay back. Next, coming to bills payable. So bills payable, here you can see in the adjustments, they have given the adjustment here about the joint life policy. Here the assets realized and bills on hand realized in full, that is bills receivable. And here is they have given one bill of 500 under discount was dishonored and had to be paid by the firm. This is an extra bill. Nowhere in the adjustment they have given the details about liabilities to be paid, how the liabilities are paid, about this bills payable or creditors. There is no information is given in the adjustment. At this time we should assume that all the liabilities, that is external liabilities, are paid by the firm. Obviously when they are closing down the business, they have to clear all the liabilities. So whatever the liabilities, external liabilities are there, we have to show it here at their book value. We are going to pay back. So to bills payable, book value is 4,300, and next we have creditors 5,700. Here no need to write to, it's already under cash account. So bills payable 4,300, creditors 5,700, and this joint life policy fund will not be considered. It is not an external liability. So firm will not be paying for anybody. It is not paid by the firm. Okay. It is a fund created against the joint life policy. That's it. Okay. So these two are the external liability. And one more we have discounted bill, which is dishonored. That is given in the adjustment. That we have to take it here. Discounted bill, dishonored, amounting rupees 500. So these are the three items that will be written. So just close, we can add it here. 4,300 plus 5,700 plus 500. So this is 10,500. Okay. And next we need to add all the assets realized here. So these things we have to add it. That is 22,000 plus 4,100 plus 58,000 plus 400. You will be getting 84,500. Okay. This is the assets realized total, and this is the liabilities paid off total. Okay. Now just to make a clarification or to give you an hint, we will try this. I will find out what is the bank account or the cash account tallied amount now itself. See here we have assets realized. How much? 84,500 plus I am adding the cash balance here 1,000. We are getting the amount of rupees. I'll just write down here 85,500. Okay, we will just check. This is the cash account final tallied amount. We will just cross check whether this will work or not, whether we doing it correctly or not. We will find out this in the last. Okay. Now till now what we have done, all the liabilities been written here, all the assets book value, liabilities adjustment has been cleared here, all the assets adjustment have been written here. After finishing, we need to close the account. So just closing down the account, we need to do the totaling both the side. So here it is 400 plus 4,300 plus 5,700 and 4,000 plus 84,500 plus 5,000. We are getting 1,03,900. Now let's see the debit side. 400, here 27,000, 400, 20,000 plus 7,000 is 27, and next we have 4,000, 54, 55, 56,000, and next we have 10,500. So this is, we are getting 93,900. So credit side is highest. From this amount we will minus all this. So 1 lakh 3,900 minus 93,900. So your profit is 10,000. So which is transferred to partners capital account. It is transferred to partners capital account. Okay, so here we are going to close the account by writing 1,03,900 and here also 1,03,900. This you can just erase it. Why I wrote it in pencil? Because when you write it in pen, again if there is a mistake, you cannot close the account properly again. To avoid as much as possible, scribbling should be avoided. So I am doing this. Okay. Now all these things we have done. We have found the profit on realization account, that is 10,000. Now we need to share this 10,000 to the partners. Who are the partners here? Amar, Madhu and Prema. And the ratio is 2:1:1. If you add all these three, the ratio is 2:1:1. If you add all this, you will get total as 4. So this 10,000 into Amara got 2/4. Madhu is getting 10,000 into 1/4 and Prema again 10,000 into 1/4. So if you calculate this, Amara will be getting 5,000, Madhu will be getting 2,500 and Prema also will be getting 2,500. Okay, so this is the realization account. This will be the realization account. So all the debit side items, all the credit side items, I hope it is cleared everything. Now next we are going to prepare the partners capital account. Here we have already found out the cash balance. At the end what will be the answer? We will check with this answer later after preparing the cash account. Okay, now let's move on to prepare the partners capital account. Okay. So partners capital account. Here is the partners capital account. So first we will write from the partners capital account. We always start with the balance of each partner, that is balance brought down. Their capital balance will be written in the credit side. Always remember, partners capital account, all the incomes for the partner will be credited, all the expense for the partner will be debited. So first we will write the capitals of Amara. It is 30,000 and Madhura, she got 20,000 and Prema, she got 20,000. So we have done with this. Next we can write realization profit they have got, right? So that amount we can share it here by realization account, which we have already shared in the realization account. This particular amount we have to write it here. Amara got the profit of 5,000, Madhu 2,500 and Prema 2,500. Now these two things have been done. Any reserve fund or profit and loss, if it is they have given in the balance sheet, then those also should be shared here. Okay. Now in this problem there is no reserve fund and there is no profit and loss account in the balance sheet. So next, moving on, just cross check in the realization account. Any partner's capital is credited or debited. With that we can go ahead with the further. Okay, so here we can see in realization account, Amara's capital account is being credited for joint life policy taken over. So this has to be shown in the partner's capital account. Now this Amara's capital account, it is credited in the realization account. You can see Amara's capital account is credited in the realization account. So same thing will be debited in the partner's capital account. Here we are going to write to realization account. To realization account, you can write joint life policy taken over. Okay, I have written in the short form. You can write joint life policy taken over. Who is taking? It is Amara is taking over for 5,000. So you will be writing in Amara's column 5,000. That's it. Okay, there is no other adjustment related to any partner. So we will close the account. So while closing the account, we can just make out easily debit side is less than the credit side. So we can add all the items here. It will be 35,000 and here 22,500. Here also 22,500. And here in the debit side it is 5,000. So total income of Amara is 35. From this 35 minus this expenditure 5,000, you will be getting 30,000 as income for her remaining balance. Okay, and for Madhura and Prema there is no expenditure here. So same amount we are going to write as their incomes here. Balancing figure 22,500. 22,500. So this will be transferred to cash account. This amount will be transferred to cash account. So before closing the account, please cross check any adjustment related to any partner. It is there in realization account or not. We need to cross check it. Okay. And next we are moving on to the cash account. So cash account, we are going to prepare the cash account. First thing under the cash account we will take is debit and credit. Okay. So debit side we are going to write the balance brought down, the balance of the cash balance which is given in the balance sheet. It is 1,000. Okay. And next in the debit side we will be writing total of assets realized which is taken from realization account. So total of assets realization, you can see in the realization account we have already calculated. Under this cash account, whatever you are going to write, the same amount we are going to take. The total of assets realized is 84,500. And again under this realization account, in the realization account, under the cash account, whatever the items we have added together, it is 10,500. That is also written in the credit side. Here it is in the debit side. Here you are going to write the credit side. So here you will be writing by realization account. That is 10,500. Okay. Once this is done, then we have to write all the capital balance of all the partners that we will take from the partners capital account. So here we will write by partners capital account. Amara 30,000, Madhura 22,500, and finally Prema 22,500. So in debit side of cash or bank account only you will be writing the bank balance or the cash balance added to the assets realized total. Total of assets realized, which we are going to do it in the realization account itself. Okay. After this, here we are going to write all the liabilities related information will be written. For your kind information, to make it easy, not to get much confusion, when you prepare this realization account, you can just see what you have written under the cash or bank account. Here in the debit side all the liabilities, here in the credit side you will write the assets, right? So all these things has to be come in here, just in the opposite side. Here assets realized in the credit side, the same thing in the debit side, just an into mark, just opposite side. Okay. Now we have entered all the items in the cash account. Let's make the total. As we have done the totaling we have found the answer. We will check whether it is correct or not. 10,500 plus 30,000 plus 22,500 plus 22,500. So it is 85,500. And here again 1000 plus 84,500. 85,500. We have done the problem. You can see the total, it is tallied. As I told you, when we are preparing the realization account, we have done here. We have found out right here. Once after calculating the assets realized, I have told this, I have how to calculate. So I have found out 85,500 will be the answer. I have told you initially. The same answer we got here. The same answer we got in the final cash account. Okay. So this is how we are going to prepare the partners capital account and cash account. And this is the realization account. Thank you for watching.